via November Golf and Yankee.
Yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 12. We have...
Please repeat. Nordic 555. Nordic 555, taxi Holly point 17 via November Golf and Yankee.
these gentlemen here in Bergen. We're flying the Q400, we're flying it to Aberdeen from Bergen. We're flying Wideroe, of course.
November Golf Yankee, Nordic 555.
We've gotten our clearance. We are basically ready to go. Hold on, let me take my screenshots first. Damn, they already loaded the bags? That did not take long. Okay. Yeah, we're here in Bergen. The ground handling folks have done their job, we'll say, and we'll tell them they can go ahead and leave the premises. And that we can go ahead and close the doors. I don't actually know how it works on regional aircraft with the front door, because you have to get the gate to disconnect. To get the gate to disconnect, I will have to turn on the beacon light. And then we'll close the door. Of course, it would be done the other way normally, but we have to do it this way because of limitations with X-Plane. But whatever. I believe we're ready to go. We'll most likely skip most of the departure as it has us doing some turns and seems unnecessary. From input we'll go direct to some waypoint. Oh, Bravo 251, I mean we'll go direct to some waypoint out in the ocean. But we will see when we get there. No, I don't want heading select, I wanted nav. LNAV, yeah. 125, 125, 129 are our V speeds. And I'll go ahead and ask him for push and start. And Bergen ground, Wideroe 398 is ready for push and start.
WF398 push and start approved. Straight push QNH 1006.
QNH 1006 and push and start approved straight. Wideroe 398. Straight. I'm gonna have to figure out what that means.
Round the cockpit, please show me where you want to go. That's correct, 56 for push and stop. Even 236 push and stop approved QNH 1006. Push and approved 1006, correct 56. Nordic 99900, ready for taxi. Nordic 99900, taxi Holland, runway 17 via Mike, Golf and Yankee. Taxi to order for 171 Gold Key, Nordic 99900. 555, unfortunately nothing past Martin.
I'll push back like that.
All Unico now, 122.8, Nordic 555. Thank you for ATC. Bye-bye.
Why does the chalk come back as soon as I put the parking brake on? Why can't I just remove the chalks some other way? I don't know. It is complicated stuff.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to commit. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Oh no, we'll see how this goes with the Q400. RPMs are rising. We gotta hello? Oh, there we go. Is it engine number 2 starting up? Start engine number 1.
Unfortunately, nothing starting RT, come on to 2 decimal 8, bye. 100 Nordic 900, enjoy your rest of your Sunday evening, bye bye. Bye.
I guess those won't come on until the engines are started.
Guide 236 taxi, 105 runway 17 via Romeo November Golf Yankee. Romeo November Golf Yankee to 17, can I have 236?
Flight controls, full left, full right, left, full right, full up, full down, up, full down, and the rudder full left, full right, full left, full right. Excellent. Flaps to 5. Get our RPMs up. Bleeds on, and then everything else is fine from there. Shut down the APU. Oops. Where does it actually tell me if the APU is on or not? Your bleeds are normal. Packs are on. Seatbelts and no smokings are on. The lights are good. We'll turn on the taxi light. I'll get the ice on. No, manual looks fine. Just do slow, and I'll get the prop as well. Bergen ground, Wideroe 398, ready for taxi.
WF398 taxi, holding point to runway 17 via Foxtrot and Yankee.
Holding point 17 via Foxtrot and Yankee, Wideroe 398. Foxtrot and Yankee, Foxtrot and Yankee indeed. Very good. What a guy.
Sky in 236, unfortunately nothing further north, and you can walk to the flight, bye-bye. Good evening.
I guess I don't have Foxtrot modeled. I'll just taxi here so it doesn't look like I went all the way to golf. They've been doing some expansion here in Bergen, so that explains all this. Whoa, it's a bit twitchy. The Q400's been twitchy before, I think. Oh, we're taxiing pretty fast. We're also running quite a bit behind schedule, but almost an hour, god damn. I'll see if I'll do the return flight. If I feel like it, I will. I don't know yet. Alright, get the landing lights on, strobe light on, wing light on. Everything should be fine up there, yeah, no problems. This plane just picks up speed in the weirdest ways. I don't understand it. Okay, bit too much speed though.
Unfortunately, nothing further north, you can 122 decimate, bye-bye.
Over to 122.8, have a nice evening, Wideroe 398.
Good evening.
Okay. Let me look really quickly here. Is it really so that you can't get both the red and white lights? Strange. Well, whatever. I'll set the engines to flight mode. A little bit too early, actually. We're still a ways away from the Damn it! High flying Barbarian. It is an awesome plane. But, I'm struggling to taxi. Reading the chat and trying to get everything else working. Bergen traffic, WF398 taking off runway 17. I'm gonna make it before he gets here. Yeah, I don't even see him. I see him on the TCAS now. He's almost 10 miles away still, so. Alright, give it some thrust. Okay. The power set, but the my throttle quadrant comparing to the throttles of the Q400 is not quite the same. 80 knots, 100 now. V1 rotate. Runway slopes up quite a bit. Positive rate gear up. I'll pull back on the thrust. What I mean is I pushed my throttle quadrant to about 80%, and that was already well into the red here on the Q400. Bergen traffic, WF398 clear of runway 17. Retract the flaps. So the initial climb was 6,000 feet, but because there's no ATC, go ahead and push that all the way on up to 240. Always give you directs at 3,000 or so here, by the way. Is it at 3,000 already? Okay, then we go direct to Epotu. Turn right. No, not data. Direct to. Try to fly here. There we go. Now we're entering the cloud now. I'll turn on the autopilot. Also, something is way too loud. I'll turn down the master volume first. No, it's not that. I'll look into that, but I'll monitor the plane first. We can go ahead and get the props back down to 900. Then you gotta put the wiper to flight mode as well. Wiper's on off now. It was on flight mode. It was on park, but now I gotta move it to off. What's the I'm sure we're past the transition altitude. There we go. Alright, what I was going to do here was settings. Is there anything about sounds? Shaky. It is a bit shaky. There's nothing about sounds, so I'll turn it up. Maybe something like that. Alright, 10,000 feet. We can turn off the landing lights and the taxi light and the wing light. I still don't know about this white anti-collision and red anti-collision thing. Turn off the seatbelt sign. We can lower the nose a bit so we can increase the rate of speed here. Do you remember what the climb speed of the Q400 is? Because I really don't remember it. Like the normal climbing speed. Normal climbing speed of -8 Q400. 210 up to... Okay, well we're already above that. I'll increase the climbing rate again. Really? They climb so slowly at 210 knots? I mean, I know it's a turboprop, but still. 250. I'll say I'm climbing quicker today due to the weather. Like, the rate of climb. At 2,000 feet per minute. Well, actually, it was a mistake to turn off the seatbelt sign, probably. Oh yeah, the chrono's automatic. I'll turn it back on. It's actually quite bumpy. .210, yeah, I think it's 210 as well. But I'm gonna climb real fast here to get above the clouds. Also, that was 210 up until 15,000, and then from 15,000 it increases. But then I don't know what it increases to. I assume it's 250 or 260 or something. Alright, so we're at 15,000, and I'll decrease the rate of climb and increase the rate of speed. Increase the map. How long is the flight to Aberdeen in miles? Saying 1 hour distance is 293 miles. Okay. We're running quite a bit behind schedule. The real flight should be nearing Aberdeen soon. He is in fact nearing Aberdeen soon. And the return flight is scheduled to depart also pretty soon. In 1 hour, less than 1 hour. We'll see if we'll do the return flight, I don't know, maybe. If we do, then I'll start planning for it already before we get off, or before we get to Aberdeen, due to our delay. Speaking of delay, it's extremely foggy here in Old, and it wasn't, what, 2 hours ago when I was outside, out and about? But the thing is, yeah, the beacon light, the red beacon isn't on with the white beacon. The anti... well, I don't know. I'll look it up. -8 beacon light. Wait, so the plane has a beacon light and a strobe light, but not both at the same time. Very interesting. I didn't realize that before when I flew this plane. Okay. Stavanger ground is online. Bergen ground logged off. Ugh, decrease the rate of climb a little bit. Hi, Anson. I don't understand this whole VNAV thing. Oh, now it's getting it at minus 2,000 feet per minute. Top of descent's in 200 miles then. And what does it say? The distance is 261. I think I could actually even go a little bit steeper on the descent. This plane slows down like a brick. I could put in 22, yeah, maybe not 2300, but 2200. Alright, we reached our cruising altitude, get the speed up a little bit, and then we'll, at that point I'll probably flip the props back down to 800. We also have the ice on still. I think we don't really need it. we can re-turn off the seatbelt sound, which I forgot to turn off. I turned it back on when there was that turbulence, but then I can turn it back off now. A bit of a headwind. We're doing 305 now, ground speed. That's slowly increasing. I will see if I feel like doing the return flight. We would be unfortunately arriving into back into Bergen heavily delayed. Keep it there. Speed and altitude of 240 is good. I can't imagine doing 3 or 4 hour flights in this. That would be torture. The ATR I think would be even worse, because this thing at least flies quite a bit faster than the ATR. Well, so we'll see how landing into Aberdeen is. The weather there is not good. And this thing is one of the less fun planes to land. 6,000 feet the visibility. No, that's meters. 6,000 meters the visibility. Rain. Low clouds. 330 at 13. Fun stuff. No, EMBR ground is back on. It's a different guy. Had a controller change. A controller change. WF399 it would be on the way back. Oh, there's that Scandinavian 3 Echo Delta going to Bergen from Edinburgh, coming towards us. What the hell is Sierra Papa Alpha? Oh, also that SAS just started his descent. Not at all interesting, but there's nothing much to look at here. Flying over the North Sea on this short 1-hour flight. Why is it showing me Russia control? Oh, it's probably because he's one of those big centers. Ooh, okay, all of Egypt is on. The one thing I hate about Egypt is that there's no scenery for Cairo. Otherwise, I'd love flying there. Of course, we can fly to Hurghada and Sharm el Sheikh and Marsa al Abid, all these places, but I don't know. I want a scenery for Cairo. Why is Doha and Bahrain and all of them on? There's a lot of ATC on, actually. I'm surprised there's not even London controllers on, or anybody in Aberdeen or anywhere. Well, I mean, Edinburgh's on, so that's pretty close to Aberdeen, but it's not that much. Alright, approaching Berep. The wind's also turning in our favor a little bit. Of course, we're gonna turn straight into the wind here in just a moment, so all of that will go to shit, but whatever. We're apparently gonna land in 36 minutes, 197 miles to the airport. If we do manage to land in 36 minutes, that means that our departure time back to Bergen will be right then and there. Oh, hell yeah, it's the flight surgeon. What's your route suggestion? Where did the clouds go? I looked away for one moment to read what the flight surgeon had to say, and all the clouds. Also, why is it so pixelated? Oh, it's because of the rain. Flight surgeon, I'm not doing that for the sole reason that that flight originates in Kuala Lumpur. I suppose I could do the whole thing, Kuala Lumpur to Perth to Auckland. Also, at some point, I will have to look into this because the max 8 for X-Plane 12 specifically seems a bit off. But I think it is still flyable, so I'll probably fly something or other at some point. That route is so... It is ass. This route is also ass from Bergen to Aberdeen. Why do they use Perth as this? I don't know why they use... I mean, I guess the idea is that they get demand for both Perth and Auckland. I wonder if they have fifth freedom. If they have fifth freedom, then it's fine. They could have done Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane, but the thing is, on the Perth to Auckland route, there's a lot less competition than flying from the east coast to Auckland. That being said, I still don't know if it's worth it. It does inconvenience the people traveling from Kuala Lumpur all the way to Perth. It's fair, but it's... Well, I don't know if there's much demand for it, but surely there's... Because ANZ flies it once a day. And, surely there's room for at least another 737 on that route for competition. But maybe a QF8. The thing is, the Qantas doesn't have any incentive to fly from Perth to Auckland direct, because they can shuffle all their passengers through their hubs in all of Eastern Australia. Which is why I think Batik Air has capitalized on the fact that there is only one alternative to fly non-stop. And then Batik Air is the only low-cost airline to do it, because Jetstar isn't doing it. But the Qantas group's main thing would be, I guess Jetstar could fly it on some, maybe not the 787, but the A321neo LR. How long is that flight from Perth to Auckland anyway? Six-ish hours. 6.5 hours. It should be doable. If it's doable on the Max 8, then it's doable on the 21 Neo. It was very long going the other way, though. Between 6 and 7, yeah. On the way back, so Auckland-Perth is 7 hours, over 7 hours in fact, most days. That is a long flight on a Max 8, actually. Extraordinarily long. It does sound painful. What is the longest flight on the Max 8? Of course I have to look at simple flying. Simple flying is good for these kinds of things. It's from Helsinki to Boa Vista, apparently. Interesting. ANA used to fly 737-700s from Narita to Bombay, or Mumbai. The 737-700ER, in fact. It is very ass. Empty enough to satisfy demand, but also to have enough fuel. It's so stupid. But yeah, the 737-700ER is the aircraft, and they had an all-business cabin, or business and premium economy sort of thing. I don't know what the idea was flying between Tokyo and Mumbai with those things in that kind of configuration, but whatever. Actually, Batik Air's flight from Kuala Lumpur to Melbourne is even longer. Yeah, that's not even so bad. Perth to Auckland compared to Kuala Lumpur to Melbourne. Yeah, they have longer 737 Max flights. FlyJSim, they still have 763s. But I don't know. I don't know what the idea was behind that. Alright, saying I'm going to get there in 28 minutes. I'm going at 333 knots, and the distance is 154 minutes, or 154 miles. We have plenty of fuel on board. We can fly very far, in fact. They're not international anymore, though, except like to South Korea, Southeast Asia. And I was supposed to launch Narita to Chennai. Do they really not have any of the international 767s anymore? It is not long ago that I still saw them flying to Southeast Asia. Like, not Mumbai levels, but to Jakarta or Singapore or Rangoon, surprisingly enough. Well, they don't fly to Rangoon anymore. JAL flies them to Hawaii. Well, yeah, but that's JAL, which is a different airline. That's a flight I want to do at some point as well. Narita to Kona. When does this start? It starts in July? God damn. No, flight surgeon, they don't fly them to Hawaii. They fly 787s in addition to the A380s. It's so stupid that they only fly them between Narita and Honolulu. Like, why don't they fly them from Haneda as well? I get not flying them to Kahului and Kona and all them places. They don't even fit there, but it's so stupid. I hate that airline. I hate the fact that they have those stupid A380s. It's so stupid. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll do the before descent checklist. There are so many other routes from Japan that could use those. Exactly. There's routes in Japan that could use the A380s. But I will be right back with the before descent checklist. Uno momento. Alright, I'm back from my journey to the washroom. I'll go ahead and pull out the chart for the destination, Aberdeen. And from here, I will look. The funny thing is, copter arrivals. Okay, I've seen it all now. ILS runway 34 is what is in use, and the airport chart would be nice to get out as well. We're gonna be parking at gate 3 today. If we can, we'll make this exit. What even is this? Mike 5. We'll try for Mike 5. If we don't make Mike 5, we'll do Mike 7's fine. 109.9 is the ILS, the decision height, and the other MDA is 415. Of course, I completely forget how to assign that in this plane. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello, there we go. 109.9. Very good. Course is going to be 339. This way is going to be faster. 339, I'll bring the nav source back to FMS1 and I'll put it back on nav. Flight surgeon, you still there? Did I already close my damn avatar? The transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. You know what's funny, Fletch? You know tomorrow starts the most partying time of the year here? No, that's not. Anyway, it's when everybody gets drunk, is the point. All the college people, students. So you know what that means, right? And that means I'm gonna sit here and do more flights. Exactly, more streams. That's exactly what it means. And that also means there will be less people bothering me, hopefully. The weather in Scotland does look ass, and when I loaded in there earlier, it was not very good. So, we'll see what this looks like when we get there. I think from Lesvie it would be wise to do some sorts of vectors. Into land. It's the biggest partying and celebration time. You know what that means. More streams. It's funny. It's funny and it's true. And I'll be back in America in a little over a week anyway, so that'll be interesting. Oh, hell yeah, there's someone flying. It's MDT-5. He's flying the reverse of what I know. He's flying the Stavanger, but otherwise basically the reverse of what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Flight surgeon, should I do the return flight? Aditya also wanted me to do one of these 2 flight streams. I was gonna say I can't remember the last time I've done one, but I found it, but I don't remember what it is anymore. Service ceiling of this thingy? I think it's 28,000. But I don't remember. That's a good point, I should know. Damn, it's, no, okay, it's 27,000, okay. That was close. It isn't the fastest plane, that's for damn sure. Alright, we're supposed to be getting there in about 15 minutes. We're about 84 miles away. We're very near to our top of descent. Maybe we should have started descent. No, hold on. Okay, wrong button. VNav. Okay, yeah, maybe not quite that steep. Okay, maybe that's too... No, that's not steep enough. 2100's fine then. Yeah, 12 miles. Zoom in on the map a little bit. What are we gonna descend to? We're gonna descend to about, we'll descend first to 11,000 feet. What is the message? Top of descent alert. Thank you. Flight surgeon, they fly this route twice a day on, I think, both Wideroe and SAS flight twice a day. No, I'm thinking of a different route. But this route is flown twice a day by Wideroe. I think it's the Stavanger route that's flown twice a day by both. Yeah, Stavanger is flown on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays 4 times a day, Thursdays twice a day, Fridays once a day, Sundays twice a day, and Saturdays not at all. Fascinating. I mean, it's business people doing business things, so. But the Bergen route is more, of course it's business oriented, but there's more tourism, I imagine. Saturdays how the Stavanger route should always operate. I don't know about that. There's some people wanting to go to Stavanger. What was my next order of business? I never remember anything anymore. In Norway, Sundays are still basically public holidays. Like almost entirely. I think basically everything is closed on a Sunday in Norway. But no one flies on Saturdays, and it's interesting. If you look at Wideroe, they have very few flights on Saturdays compared to other days of the week. And Sundays are less than weekdays, but Saturdays are very, very low. In real life flight surgeon, I'm not as close as you probably think. That being said, I'd have to work it out myself, but it's probably around 400 or 500 kilometers. How long would it take to drive? 7 hours? 6 hours? It depends. It depends on winter or summer, and it depends on traffic or no traffic. Because the roads are small, and there's a lot of... Because when there's traffic, there's going to be slow people driving in their massive caravans, and motorcyclists and people like this who hog up the road and clog it up. So it's slow in the summer, and it's also slow in the winter because it's, there's no visibility, nothing. This is probably, I say, best time of year to drive to Norway from a traffic perspective. As I look outside the window, the visibility is so bad I can't even see, 500 meters? Maybe 400? 600 at the very most. So maybe I'm wrong about that too. Math. I'm gonna really quickly check the METAR here. Visibility is excellent, supposedly. 2 degrees outside. Something. That being said, it fogs up here well before it fogs up at the airport, because the airport is in a better location, I guess. There's a border town called Kivilombo. From here to there, it's 504 kilometers, 6 hours. Yep. My estimate was pretty close then. To be fair, the direct distance to the closest border is less than where most people go. Well, then actually, most people would go that way. My cousin went that way, but the way I will go is, or I went, is the other way, the east road. Well, actually, there's 3 ways. Technically 4. But, we went to the one in Karigasniemi from Ivalo. It's the second one from the right. Luleå is pretty close, but you have to go up and around, so it's about 300 kilometers. A little less than 300. 250 kilometers to Luleå, I think. Well, maybe not, because Luleå is north of here, so it would be less on the Swedish side than it is on the Finnish side. On the Finnish side, it's about 120 to 140 to get there. And then on the Swedish side, it's maybe another 100. So yeah, it's between 200 and 250. Direct distance over the water, though, would be only about 100. I don't even think it is 100. Alright, let's reduce our speed. Are there ferries? There's no ferries, no. The only ferry that's not in the south is between Vasa and Umeå. Alright, we'll descend further down to 5,000 feet. I don't know, it's close enough where the ferry wouldn't be faster than just driving, because the ferry takes forever. It's the slowest mode of transport on Earth. That thing is so slow. And Finnish people, when they go on ferries, they don't go on them for the transportation. Unless they're the truck drivers, but even they don't go on them for transportation. Like, they do, but that's not what they do. I'm sure you can find examples online, and I've used them once. They're fun, but they're a different kind of fun from what I usually do. But even if you're not that type of individual who necessarily sees fun in the types of activities that occur there, it's still fun in other ways. What is the Q&H in Aberdeen? It is it is 999. Okay, 999. Low pressure, but there is a storm there, so. .130. I forget. 130 is our approach speed and 115 is our stall speed, I think, right? At maximum flaps, is what this means, from what I remember. So he's with 398 on the way to Aberdeen, but he's with 41 Hotel on the way back. Why? That is so idiot. Sunset is 9:31 p.m. in Bergen. We're not gonna make that, but we'll probably have a sunset arrival if we fly back, which will be interesting. Fuck, I forgot to fasten the seat belts. We'll get that on real quick. And we'll slow right down. Alright, I'll go ahead and further descend down to 3,000 feet. The transition altitude is 6,000, yep. What's the true air temperature? Where does it show that? Static air temperature is -2. I'll get the ice on. Slow's fine. It really didn't have to stop the descent. I mean, could have shallowed it out a little bit there. Alright, get the props to max RPM. In case of go around, of course. And we'll now fly direct to ATF, enter. And go back on nav mode. We did that to make the turn easier. I can go ahead and go flaps to 1 now, which is flaps 5. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. What plane is it that has flaps 9? I can't remember. I kept remembering it being the Q400, but it is. Is it? It's not the ATR, is it? Might be the ATR. Okay, that's not what I meant. I meant to decrease the altitude down to 2,700 feet. Shit, it wants us at 2,500. I'll increase the descent slightly then. We're at 13 miles. I'll give it another notch of flaps. Yes, it's complaining now that the gear isn't down. Fine, I'll lower the gear. It's a bit early, but it starts complaining at flaps 10. I would have expected it to be at flaps 25, or flaps 15, I mean. I like the old Wideroe livery so much better than this one, to be honest. approach. It is trying to capture the localizer now. It is capturing the glide slope. We're to the right of the localizer, but it should be. Yes, no? No, it's coming slowly over to the right, or to the left now. Alright, we're at maximum flaps. This is fun. Okay, I can start to see Scottish countryside. Alright, I'm starting to get the lead-in lights now. Really? Can I not disconnect the autopilot? Fine, I'll do it from there. Okay, whoa. We can go ahead and vacate here. I never understand the, First of all, I don't know why it gives the fuel pumps warning. Second of all, thank you, Salim. The Q400 will always land firm. That one was particularly firm, but I wanted to make sure we planted it because of the weather. We're in taxi mode, aren't we? Yes, we are. Good. Made it down without any problems. Of course, the weather's getting better now, as soon as we landed. Let's get out of here. get rid of that. Okay. This plane is weird with power, because if you put a lot of power, it really starts to taxi fast. But it needs quite a bit of power to taxi, so when it does start taxiing, it takes off like a rocket. No, we'll keep the wiper on, but we'll get the ice off. The APU I want to start. But I forget how to start the APU in this plane. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Now it's on. We're going to gate number 3. One hour 10 minutes took to fly from Bergen. I have no idea, by the way, how they do it in real life, where they might get a smooth landing in this plane. I didn't think it was possible. I guess the safe dock's not working here. Come on. We'll pull all the way up. Right there is fine. Alright, so the parking brake is now on. Cut off the power. Cut off the fuel, I mean. Welcome to Aberdeen. Yes, the chalk is there. Why the hell won't it let... Are the blades still spinning? I suppose they are. Start unloading the airplane, including the cargo door. Well, we'll get the ground handling folks to show up. No, we don't need... Yes, we'll take these guys. Why won't it let me... Fine, I'll do fast unloading. Really? No, I want to keep the door... Why the hell won't it let me open the doors? The engines are off and everything. I give up. Alright, go ahead and confirm that the flight has been completed. That didn't work, because someone said that pausing the sim might work. No? But why aren't the opens manually open? Parking brake on. I don't know, forget it. I'll do the replays. And then I'll come back and then we'll see. The landing, not too bad. Of course, quite firm. That was the intention. Maybe not quite this firm, but still in the right direction. I'll go ahead and do the flight back. Why not? I feel like it anyway. Could have kicked the rudder on over. But once again, it doesn't feel like that much of a crosswind, and then you look at it on the replay and it's way over. Anyway, considering the weather as well, it's not that bad. Let's go to the end of the runway. That's good enough. Why did everything disappear? And then we'll get these views still, and then I'll take some screenshots of the plane on the runway, and then we'll go ahead and start preparing for the next flight. Alright, that's probably enough screenshots. Why won't it let me open the damn doors? Okay, we'll take a total of 51 passengers and a bit less cargo as well. Confirm load, start loading. I'll bring the ground handling folks over as well, because why not at this point? You know what I forgot? Hold on, no, fast load. Select next load. The problem is the fuel, because I need that in some brief. So new flight with 41 hotel. AGPD to ENBR. Now we're taking 53 passengers and yeah, really not much cargo weight. So our zero fuel weight is going to be 22,995. Taking off runway 34, arriving runway 17. I assume it's the exact same. And we'll go ahead and generate the flight plan. And it wants me to take 2,800 kilos of fuel. I'll take 3,005. 342 miles at 25,000 feet. Airtime of 1 hour and 10 minutes, block time of 1 hour 38. It's all good. Confirm next load. Okay, fuck. Yeah, okay, so we'll pretend like it's unloading the plane from the last flight and then... Can I go into the goddamn cabin and open the doors from here? Well, it isn't letting me, so... Cargo door? Nope. I don't know what's up with it. But whatever. Anyway, it's unloading the current passengers. And it'll start loading up the new ones here in a moment. Yeah, we gotta go as quickly as we can for the simple reason that we're running quite behind schedule. Quite a bit behind schedule, that is. '41 Hotel. No, we're going from 14. No, not 44. 14 to ENBR. Why the hell, how the hell do you get rid of a flight plan? Ah, fuck. Why the fuck is it being... And it crashed. Why did it crash? I never understand this damn sim. Well, we'll look at the log. I'll start it up again. At least now it'll... I don't know. Well, we'll quickly load back into... I'll close that, but we'll quickly load back. It's literally the same routing, but reversed. I'll do my usual thing. I'll load into Bergen really quickly, and then I'll load back into Aberdeen. And then we can go ahead and start up the flight from there. I don't know why X-Plane always does this where it just breaks, but I don't care enough. We'll probably be an hour late into Bergen. Almost, at least. The real-life flight's already halfway there. And he's got a very straight routing. So as soon as we take off, I'll go direct to Bergen. Q400 Lima November Whiskey Delta Golf. We're gonna go to Bergen Lufthaven, and then from there we'll load into Aberdeen Gate. Gate 3. If nothing else, this should hopefully fix our issues with the doors, if nothing. I'll go and put the Sim Toolkit Pro things back, and then we'll be ready to go here in a moment. There's an idiot on VATSIM flying Finnair 20 from Dallas to Helsinki. He's so close to being right, but he departed from Dallas Love Field. What an idiot. Ruined it all right there. Alright, I had some chicken nuggets while we're waiting. Also, this damn thing is really gonna take forever, isn't it? Why does it always take an inordinate amount of time for this damn thing to load? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. there we go. Now it's damn near ready.
Pushback failure. Aircraft appears to not have any steerable gears.
Come on, just finish loading the last fucking 3%. It's so infuriating. No, come on, man, just... Echo Golf Papa Delta. Gate 3. And I'll go ahead and show the game capture as well. Because it loads in the here quick once it's in the first loading. X-Pilot isn't working either. Fuck you. Why am I so far away from the... That's close enough. What do the ground handling folks even look like? They're fucking default. I'll put the same squawk as last time. 1 to 2.8 is fine. I believe I had 53 passengers and 0 fuel weight of 22,995. So there we go. And then the total fuel weight was about 3,000 kilos. Time en route is about an hour and 42 minutes is fine. Confirm load, start loading. Turn that on. Those can be on. Those are all fine. We'll go ahead and accept that. Initial position is... Oh, hold on, wait. Nav. That doesn't matter. Flight plan. Menu, depart, runway is 34. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're not going to go to Avden. We're going to go direct to Bergen. Speed up our flight a little bit. Direct to Modny, and then we'll do the Modny arrival. Menu, arrival, runway is 17. Star is the Modny 2 November. And it is the ILS Whiskey. Fucking hell. Via Nepal. We can alter that later. I don't know why the hell the doors aren't allowed to be opened, but... No, you stupid motherfucker. I just want to take some pictures of the plane. Please, is it so hard to ask for just, like, one concession? Alright, that's it. We're done with this. Get rid of the ground handling, folks. We have most of everything ready. Just put in the zero fuel weight. What is it? Fuck, it's 22,995. Fuel on board is 3,000. Close enough to that. Performance 337 miles to go. None of that's important. $124, $124, $128. Cruising altitude we said was 250. Nav, and we won't select pitch hold, we'll select vertical speed, and we'll select it to be something like that for now. All of that is fine. We'll go ahead and get the better pushback.
Ground the cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I want to go right here.
Ground the cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Aberdeen to Inverness. Unless the weather in Inverness was so awful that he had to divert, then I don't see why he's doing that. Oh yes, I was going to check and make sure I had a flight plan. I do. Come on, EasyJet, hurry up.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
I'll let the EasyJet go first, I'll be nice. But he better hurry up. doesn't even have his beacon light on. Or does he? No, he does. It's just really, really, really dim. To be honest, we could have pushed in that time. Everything is fine in here. Those are good. Those are good. All of this is fine. Come on, man. Start your fucking taxi so the rest of us can get out of here. Really? Alright, now he's going. Yeah, I'm flying back. X-plane even crashed in there, but it is what it is.
Starting pushback and you may start engine.
That looks like a dead body. It isn't, but it just looks like it. RPMs are coming up. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and put them, introduce fuel into engine number 2. I'll update the stream title once we get into the air. Might even update the thumbnail if I feel like it. Start engine number 1. You know what I didn't do? I didn't close the damn cockpit door. Because I forget that the damn thing doesn't close by itself. Stupid Malacca. Bleeds on.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Full left, full right, full left, full right, full up, full down, full up, full down, very good. Full left, full right, full left, full right, very good. This is all cleared up. Get the pitot heat on. Flaps to 5. So 149, 138. So Flight Surgeon, how's the weather in Omaha? Has it improved since when you arrived? Or that day, at least? By the way, also, the funniest shit is that, very much so. Very good. Very good to hear. I literally put in a direct to into... I didn't even bother filling in some of the flight plan that it gave me. I was just like, I'm not doing this. For that reason, actually, nav might not be the best mode to be in. Hell yeah. What in the name of God is this? I'll just fly straight until I reach the Aberdeen VOR, and then I'll turn right. Hell yeah. You can see and hear everything just fine, right? Just making sure. Alright, get all of our external lights on. No, we can keep the logo light on as well. Nope. There you go, now they're at flight idle. Alright, good, thank you, Flight Surgeon. Spinning around onto the runway here. Set the thrust about 40%, and then I'll give it, set the takeoff power, which I got nailed this time. I remembered. 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate and gear up. Alright, climbing out of here. Retract the flaps. Flying into the cloud, I'll engage the autopilot. Lower the vertical. Alrighty. Familiar sight, climbing out in the Dash 8. Just did out of Bergen, now we're doing it out of Aberdeen. The weather here is atrocious. It's struggling to climb compared to last time out. Go ahead and lower the nose a bit for it to start picking up some speed. Holy shit, the plane is being tossed around. 210's the standard climbing speed. We'll go ahead and increase the vertical now. We'll actually try to get the hell out of this mess. Feels like it's even worse than a few minutes ago when we arrived. I'm going to start turning off some of these extra lights. That looks bad. It does look quite bad. The weather is awful here. Does it have a weather radar? I believe it's now on terrain, which means now it should be on weather. Oh, here we go. Now? It's not picking anything up. It's really fighting it. The rudder's flapping in the wind as well over here. Really looking for the climb even faster. I'm going to keep it at 1020 RPM. Lightning now. I'll keep it at 1020 RPM so we can go ahead and climb faster. And with more power in case anything happens in this storm. Normally I'd bring it back to 900 by now, but because of this very poor weather, I'm keeping it at maximum power. It's really being tossed around just a little bit. Can we try to climb even faster? Is that possible? 2,500 feet per minute. Is it gonna accept that? The wind flappage, indeed. And more lightning now. No thunder though so far. There's the top of it. Alright, we're breaking out of the clouds now. At 2,500 feet per minute rate of climb. Finally got us out of there. Here's the next one though, so we're not out of it yet. So I'm keeping the speed up, I'm keeping the prop up, the RPM that is, and I'm keeping up the fast rate of climb to try to escape the clouds. I don't know how successful I'll be in my endeavor. Also, we'll note later that I am not following the flight plan. And that's because I just went direct to. They seem to be doing that in real life anyway. So I thought it was the most appropriate course of action here. Bergen ground and tower are online. It seems unnecessary for them to both be on, but whatever. Alright, we can once again start seeing the tops of the clouds, and this time it's for real. Blinded by the sun. Good lord. Seatbelt sign off. We can go ahead and bring the power back down to 900 RPM now. Bring the nose on down to about 1,500 feet per minute now. Even less than that, perhaps. But yeah, really just wanted to get through that cloud. It was not, I did not like it. It was really quite uncomfortable. $25,000 feet. I completely forgot in all that chaos to select the standard pressure. Alright, we'll get to cruising altitude, and then I'll perform probably my after climb checklist, which is not to be confused with the before descent checklist, as it's the exact same. It's estimating I will be arriving in an hour and 1 minute. I estimate we'll get there faster due to the fact that we're going to increase our speed the whole time, and also due to the fact that I will be most likely getting rid of most of the arrival as it seems to be a bit of a hindrance to a fast operation of the flight. I won't do it yet. In real life, of course, the flight is just about to land. This X-plane is loading something in, and it finished loading something in. Very good. And it came straight in. So with that in mind, of course, there's the chance that more controllers log on, but I doubt it. And if that is the case, I'll just input the arrival again. It feels so strange to have such a ridiculous arrival and then not use any of it. What I'll do is I'll go from Modney direct to Nepam. Previous. Now, how do I just like... Alright, well, we'll just delete, 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 delete. We'll just do that. Now it's only 56 minutes, you see. And we're almost at our cruising altitude now. It says we'll have about 1,600 kilos of fuel on board when we land. Very good. Anyway, Mr. the TFS, how are you doing? Oh, also, now that we've reached cruising altitude, I'll go ahead and update the title of the stream to say that we're flying back to Bergen. Bergen. And I'll see if I'll do the same with the thumbnail. Now hold on. I'll delete the original one, and that as well, and then we'll go ahead and download the new thumbnail, go back to YouTube Studio, and change it. Not that it's a big difference, but why not? I think I hit cancel by mistake, because I'm an idiot. Instead of hitting the save button, I hit the cancel button. It's going to take a moment. WF398 / WF399 I'll put. Of course, we're flying as WF41 Hotel call sign. For some odd reason, they have the normal flight number on the way to Aberdeen and then a separate call sign on the way back. Strange, but I don't judge or particularly care. Out of my pay range, I suppose I could say. Inbound Apple. Where the hell did I fly that had an Apple waypoint? Just went from Eindhoven to Edinburgh. I swear I flew recently and that Apple name reminds me of some place. Alright, prop to 850 now. Anyway, I will be back in a moment. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to do the after climb / pre-descent checklist. So, uno momento. Alright, I'm back from the lab. EMBR tower's on 119.1. I'll see when I get a little bit closer. Kristiansand. That's the place I want to fly to on Wideroe, or SAS or whoever, because I have a scenery for there. So Kristiansand, myself, and then a Tomjet from Manchester are all coming in at relatively the same time. So the fucking Tomjet from Manchester is on a 787. He's over there. It's gonna be interesting to see who gets there first. 787-10 nonetheless. No, Kristiansand. No, I want to fly to Kristiansund. It's different altogether. He should get there first also as well. And then it should be me and then the Tomjet. The Tomjet's still over Glasgow. No, actually no, he's over Edinburgh now. But we'll see. saying we'll get there in 39 minutes, 217 miles to go. We're going at 318 knots. 39 minutes. The real life flight arrived 1 hour and 8 minutes was his flight time today. 1 hour and 6 minutes was the other way. I had it in 1 hour and 10. He cruised at 240 and then on the way back at 210, okay. First at 190 and then at 210. I guess he was heavy on the way back. Damn it, this is ass. This is very ass. Damn it, Mr. the TFS. Mr. the TFS being silent. Oh, also, we figured out a way to get rid of the chilling thing. If you look on Discord, I got rid of it. But apparently you have to get rid of it every time you join the damn VC, which is the dumbest thing in human history. Or maybe I just did it wrong. There's some shit going on down there. There is a vessel of some sort. Oh, it's a fucking aircraft carrier. I like how this thing thinks the top of descent is going to be immediately after Berep, when in reality top of descent is going to be in 120 miles, 65 or so miles from the airport, and near Modny. And that doesn't even include this ridiculous mess that is this arrival. So as I said before, in America, the stars are very simple and bring you straight to the runway, and then the controllers will give you vectors if there is a delay needed. And then in the rest of the world, or in a lot of the world, the star will include the delays and the controller will give you straight in if that is possible. Two slightly differing concepts there, but whatever. Alright, we'll pull out the Avitab and we'll start getting ready for the descent, which will be occurring here in about 20 minutes. In top of descent, to go to the VNAV page, is in 103 miles and 18 minutes. No, that's impossible. It's got to be 15 minutes. 102 miles and 17 minutes. Well, actually, yeah, that's right. I am idiot. 340s are ground speed, yes. ENBR. The arrival is the Modern to November. Modern to November, but we're gonna ignore all of it. Like, what the hell is this? Why? Why do we have to do all this? From Modny direct to Nepam is what I put. No. I don't remember, but I did something. Yeah, I did do direct to Nepam. And then, approach ILS runway 17, Cat 2. 95 is going to be the decision height. I said 95. And we'll get the, not that, we'll get the airport chart out as well. Hopefully we can get the parking stand that we want. I'm going to look to get off on Alpha 7. Alpha 6 is most likely going to be where we're going to be getting off, though. Funnily enough, it's another 109.9, so it's already set in there. Course is 170. WF398, WF399er landed at Bergen. He's still taxiing? Surely not. Surely it's just some kind of idiot making it. Wait, hold on. This guy used runway 34. No, wind is 110 at 10 at ENBR. It's definitely better to use runway 17. To be fair, though, that's just a fucking crosswind, so. The ATIS is information Lima. .1 is the frequency. I won't tune it yet, but getting it ready. So yeah, the sun should be fully set by the time we get to Bergen, but there should still be some kind of tinge of daylight. Damn it, it's Ayush. What is... He's an idiot McIdiot. For typing shit in the idiot McIdiot. Transition on to 7,000, but it's it's 8,000 with the 8,500 according to the ATIS. Hundred and 17 miles out now, 21 minutes flying time it says. 50 miles from the top of descent, which is about 7 minutes flying time. 8 minutes, really? Damn, this plane is slow. It really is. We are getting quite close now to Bergen, luckily. By luckily, I mean this flight is nearing its end. Why would it just make idiots on this stupid... I hate VATs from some of the people on it. The worst kind of people. I'm gonna put the tower frequency on so I can hear their communications. Also stick terrain on. And I'll go ahead and get the ground frequency as well, which is 121.9. Well, I guess nothing much is happening there. Latest information, Lima is still current. Damn it, Chris, you and your stupid poop. Now we're about 25 from top of descent, looks like. Oh, 18. Okay, I guess. Don't know how to read. We're going to be descending to an altitude of, originally. We'll do the same thing. We'll go first down to 11,000. What do you mean flight director mode inhibit? It's on FMS1. I don't understand. It worked on the previous flight, so I'll descend it myself then. Since it's gonna be no, really? Now it accepts VNav, I think. Yep. I guess I just need to be close enough to it. Good lord, now there's a lot of clouds again. It is going to be awful getting into Bergen. You know what? That's what we're all about. Damn it, Krish. Not saying anything after saying poop. Alright, beginning our descent now. That's a great look, isn't it? Fucking lightning. Actually, I'll go ahead and select 5,000. Get the people to sit down with their seatbelts fastened. We'll be landing in just over 10 minutes. 15, I think. No, it says 10 minutes. Okay. It'll be a little bit more, though. Maybe 12. But, not long.
Comms of Vernon on West Grand, pilot 30 Mike.
More lightning. And a 16.7 now. Go and get the landing lights on. Seat belts are already on. No problems there, we'll get the logo light as well. QNH1005. I got information Lima. Not Lima, I mean got information Mike. Oh no. Give it more RPMs now. Good lord, the weather got awful all of a sudden. Napalm, it wants me at 3,000 feet. Okay. What the hell was I about to do? Oh yeah, the QNH. Well, actually, I'll go to 900 on the RPMs so that we can try to get the fucking speed down. Or I suppose not. Good lord, it is really raining now. If anything, the speed just increases. Okay. It's really raining here. Flaps 5. No, I don't want the speed to increase though. Oh fuck. Accidentally hit the flap button. Well, actually, it's fine. Flaps 10 and gear down.
Loading Q400, ready for official start, stand online. Loading Q400, my bad, okay, see you later, loading Q400.
Approach mode. No. Okay, capture the localizer. Bergen Tower, good evening. Wideroe 41 Hotel on ILS runway 17. Clear to line runway 17, Wideroe 41 Hotel. Get the maximum flaps and the landing gear down. A bit high and a bit fast, but that's okay. I'll take the aircraft from the autopilot. It's going to give me unstable because of the fuel pumps, but that's okay, because I always forget in the Q400. Honestly, I don't even know how to get them to continuous, or whatever, but it's okay. I am a little bit low, though. similar landing, that's okay. Oof. One to 1.9er, thank you for the ATC. Have a nice night. Wideroe 41 Hotel. Okay, really quickly. Vacated on Alpha 5. Very early. Get rid of this guy. Bergen ground, hello, Wideroe 41 Hotel, vacated onto Alpha 5. Request stand 24, please.
41 Hotel, roger. Hold position for now.
Hold position, Wideroe 41 Hotel.
KLM 309, please give way to the Wideroe-800 from the left on Alpha 5. Give way on Alpha 5, KLM 1309. Wideroe 41 Hotel, taxi via Charlie and Whiskey to stand 24.
Stand 24 via Charlie and Whiskey, Wideroe 41 Hotel.
Canadian 2024 requesting thank you.
Charlie and Whiskey.
Canadian 224, hold position. In position, Canadian 224.
Alright, made it out of the way there quickly.
Scandinavian 2024, behind the Wideroe-800, passing behind you on Whiskey, taxi via Echo and Yankee, Golden Point, runway 17. Behind the dash, passing on Whiskey, behind me, taxi via Echo and Yankee to Holding Point, runway 17, Scandinavian 2024. Then 1309er, contact on tower 119er, decimal 1, have a nice flight back. Contact tower 119er, decimal 1, thank you very much.
God damn, there's a mess going on here.
Nordic 214, contact on tower 119er, decimal 1, over. 19-1 so long, Nordic 214, halv 1. Scandinavian 822 Alpha, request taxi. Scandinavian 822 Alpha, follow the company A320 to holding runway 17. Scandinavian 822 Alpha, follow the company A320 to holding point runway 17.
Alright, coming in now. Alright, that's it. We're stopped now. Fuel cut off.
Scandinavia 2024. Contact FlyJSim Tower 119.1. Have a nice flight. Contacting FlyJSim Tower 119.1. Thank you. Good evening.
We can turn off all the ice. Get rid of these guys. Minus 460, so another -8 type landing. That makes 2 of them today.
Scandinavian 822 Alpha, contact FlyJSim Tower 119.1. Have a nice flight. Cheers. Contact Tower 119.1. Schönen Abend noch. Scandinavian 822 Alpha.
Damn it, we're a little bit ahead of where the damn gate wants us to be. Damn it. It's so stupid. You know what, forget it, we'll just do fast unload. Oh, now these things want to work. Ah, whatever. We'll call it a night here, and we'll do the replays, and then we'll call it a night. Actually, no, that's not right. I need to get rid of the parking brake. You're giving it even more rudder. This one didn't feel as bad as the last one. Might have helped that the runway was sloped down. But yeah, we managed to vacate rather quickly, using up less than half the available runway, which is always nice. No, I did end the flight. Okay, good. Not too bad. It was not bad though, all things considered. We made it here in one piece and everything. We made it back here in one piece, that is. Let's see, did we use up half the runway? Damn it, there's one of these over here. Stupid helipads. It makes sense though for Bergen. Stavanger, of course, would have even more. The other thing is, can we even see the landing from here? No, we can't. So I'll bring ourselves to a point where we can. Hold on. Nice wings. And the problem is that the centerline lights and the centerline aren't in the same spot. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be tomorrow. And if I actually, for once, go by my plans, I'll do Avarua to Honolulu, but I don't know if I will wake up in time, to be honest. But we'll see. I hope to do that, but we'll see tomorrow. I'll almost certainly fly tomorrow. Something. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope to see you guys next time, and goodbye.